back door, finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Down to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for two.
Still backing and backing, gets stalled again, and picks up 2 points. So 2-point takedown.
The puck tries to reverse along the boards, taken away by Parker. Found another goal! Parker tees up Brody Schultz!
Little right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good.
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the three, and it's good.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome to our Irie Insurance pregame show here from Bismarck High School, as this is part of our Irie Insurance pregame here from the Lions All-Star Basketball Series between Class A and Class B on yourliveevent.com. I'm Chase Miller alongside James Martins and Joey Hughes. Earlier in the girls contest, 85-77, a win for the girls basketball Class B All-Stars. Last season in the 2022 version of this All-Star Series, the boys' game, well, simply put, it was a track meet. The game in Bismarck, 118-108 Class A over Class B, and then at Fargo Davies, Class B won 95-94. We'll see if we get that kind of scoring here for the second time around. So what they're trying to do here in this series is Class A versus Class B. A has won 52 all-time, while Class B has won 27. We'll take a quick break on our Irie Insurance pregame show. For all of your trusted personal, business, and farm insurance providers, you can trust those at Irie Insurance. Go online to IrieINS.com. That again is IrieINS.com. We're back after this with James Martin's Keys to Victory. That's coming up here on yourliveevent.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com. There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
I want to do everything to the best of my ability.
Travel.
My bad. On the court and on the road. If I make a mistake, I want to know.
Lane violation.
And when I'm at my best, I want to see the rewards. That's why I signed up for the Drive for Less program with Nodak Insurance. I drive safely so I could save up to 30% on my insurance premium. Driving safe and saving money? That's a good call. Download the Nodak Insurance app today.
As we're back here on our Ivy Insurance pregame show, before we take one more quick break and get to the starting lineups here for the A All-Stars out in their purple uniforms, for the B All-Stars, they're out in their gold uniforms. James Martins, what are some of your keys to victory here in this one? On the girls' side, Class B really found a rhythm early. They played with the lead for the majority of the game. That was part of the reasons why on the girls' side, Class B was able to come out victorious. What's a matchup or what's something you'll be looking forward to here for 40 minutes of basketball?
Yeah, Chase, I think the big thing that we saw with girls' Class B was that they played very well because they've played together a lot. And I don't know that we'll see that on the same side in Class B. It seems like geographically, for Class B boys especially, they're a lot farther apart, and they may not have had a chance to get together. So they really got to find a way to come together early, because there's some absolute amazing athletes on the Class A side that they're going to dominate the game, I think. So Class B, they've got to play together. If they don't, they're not going to have a chance tonight.
Yeah, Class B, maybe not the size as Class A, as James is alluding to, with an Erickson at 6'10", Ware at 6'6". You got another 6'4", 6'4", 6'8" in there as well. So we'll see what's going to happen. We'll preview more of this matchup coming up around the corner here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. The starting lineups are next from Bismarck High here on yourliveevent.com.
Successful teams need a place to practice when the weather doesn't cooperate or the teams just need an extra swing. The Mayport Youth Center provides that option for the Mayport CG School District, summer baseball and softball teams. The Mayport Youth Center is an indoor facility that includes batting cages and field turf. In the winter, the facility is home to the Mayport Ice Dog hockey team. Good luck to the Mayport CG Patriots from the Mayport Youth Center.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsborough location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
As we're nearing end for our Irie Insurance pregame show, some of the players to watch out for in this game, well, is all of them, because you're an all-star for crying out loud. You got 24 of them on the Class A boys side, but some of those from Bismarck, and particularly from Century. You got Anthony Doppler, a University of North Dakota basketball commit, Ryan Erickson also heading to UND, and William Ware, all WDA from the University of Mary. They took runner-up against the Fargo North Spartans on the Shields Center. First title for Fargo North since 2006. Their head coach, Travis Hogue, is the A All-Stars coach with Kirby Krefting from Grand Forks Red River. On the B All-Stars, you got a Mr. Basketball finalist and Tyson Inget from Powers Lake Burke Central. He's making his way to Williston State College coming up alongside with him. Another Mr. Basketball finalist and Aiden Stainbrook from North Border. First team All-Stater and heading to the University of Jamestown. And the state tournament Class B MVP and Sam Coverbig from the Central Cass Squirrels. Central Cass beat Shiloh and finished a perfect 26-0 on the Class B boys basketball side. Matt Norman, the head coach for the Central Cass Squirrels. Brad Miller is the assistant here from Shiloh Christian on the Class B side. The B All-Stars in the gold uniforms. The A All-Stars will be in their purple uniforms, as from a season ago, you had these two particular teams split again in two track meets. As we will get to the starting lineups in a moment from our public address announcer, I'm Chase Miller alongside with James Martins and Joey Hughes. That does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. Irie Insurance, your trusted personal business and farm insurance provider. For more information, go online to irieins.com. That again is irieins.com, and make sure as you go through the summer months and into the fall that you look out for farm machinery on the roadways. Let's get to our starting lineups with our public address announcer with the alternates first, and then the starting lineups coming up afterwards, as you'll get from the West All-Stars, really for both Class A and Class B, and then you'll get to the Class A
The
All-Stars
alternates
after that.
for the Class B All-Stars. From Mapleville, Portland, Clifford, Galesburg, number 1, Landon Kinney. From Hazen, number 3, Talon Badke. From Garrison, number 13, Connor Kurzman. From Central Cass, number 15, Sam Kobervid. From Warwick, number 21, Mark Fawcett Jr. From North Border, number 33, Aiden Stainbrook. For the A's. And now your alternates for the 2023 Class A Boys. From Red River, number 1, Zach Kraft. From Fargo Davies, number 11, Ray Brown. From Red River, number 20, Reese Rowerkamp. From Shanley, number 21, Connor Kraft. From Belcourt, number 23, Parker Wallett. From Wapaton, number 24, Ethan Mannock. And from Century, number 34, William Ware. And now, your starting lineups for both your Class A and Class B Lions All-Stars. For the Bees, starting at a guard forward from Bishop Ryan, number 2, Brady Feller. For the A's, a starting guard from Belcourt, number 0, Houston Davis. For the Bees, starting at guard from Powers Lake, Burke County, number 5, Tyson Engen. For the A's, starting at guard from Dickinson, number 2, Alex Dvorak. For the Bees, starting at a guard forward from Harvey Wells, number 11, Tate Grossman. For the A's, starting at guard from Minot, number 13, Derek Dessett. For the Bees, starting at a forward center from Des Lacs, Burlington, number 14, Carson Yale. For the A's, starting at guard from Century, number 3, Anthony Doppler. For the Bees, starting at a forward center from Shiloh Christian, number 34, Jay Watzik. For the A's, starting at center from Century, number 52, Ryan Erickson. The Bees, their head coach from Central Cass, Mr. Matt Norman. Assistant coach from Shiloh Christian, Brad Miller. The A's are coached from Fargo North, Travis Hoying, and assistant coach from Red River, Kirby Krefling.
That again is our starting lineups here on YourLiveEvent.com. From Bismarck High, between the Class A All-Stars and the Class B All-Stars, Chase Miller, James Martins, and Joey Hughes with you. It's 2 20-minute halves and a 30-second shot clock here as our officials are Reed Flanagan, Chad Bjornson, and Brent Weber. Here is our 3-man officiating crew here in this one. The Bismarck High Demon on center court. The Class A All-Stars will be going left to right. The Class B All-Stars will be going right to left here in this contest as we get you set for game number 2 of day number 1 here. The boys will take center stage. 8 o'clock opening tip where we're actually just ahead of schedule, and we'll take that one by the B All-Stars. You'll have Tyson Inget in the front court here. Pops it past the right-hand side as now we'll go to the right wing to Feller. Feller at the right wing. A little man pressure defense here as this one will get ripped through here by number 11 in Tate Grossman from Harvey Wells County. With it now it's going to be Carson Yale inside the paint off the back iron. No good. Inget trying to save it as it goes out of bounds. Does. Oh, what a pass on the interior as this goes to Grossman back up, and this might be an over and back situation if it was not deflected. And it is. That'll be our first turnover of the game, but really good rebound there by Tyson Inget to keep it alive for the Class B All-Stars.
Yeah, Chase, we talked about Tyson Inget. I mean, for Powers Lake, the offense basically ran through him. He was a true leader there at Powers Lake Burke Central, and he's going to need to be a big factor tonight for Class B.
Class A going right to the 10. That's going to be off the mark by Alex Dvorak from Dickinson. Rebound underneath will be with Jane Wanzik from Shiloh. Right-hand 3 off the front iron. No good by Tate Grossman, and a board by Derek Dessette, the future NDSU commit in transition. Left-hand side ripping it through is Davis. Extra pass on the interior to Doppler. Now finds it to Erickson. Baseball skip right-hand side. Dessette three-pointer off the front iron. No good. And a rebound on the interior by Wanzik. On our Thunder Seat scoreboard, who's going to draw first blood so far? Up and down pace, which is what you would expect with Tate Grossman. Grossman handoff now to Brady Feller from Bishop Ryan. Tries to step through, blocked by Davis, and here comes the Class A All-Stars the other way. Dvorak had his pocket picked by Inget, but he couldn't keep it in the core to play.
Yeah, Chase, some early butterfingers, early jitters right now for both of these teams. We'll see who settles in and scores first.
The Class A All-Stars right now. Erickson will come off a pick. Nothing is there as they will pop a pass up and over now to Houston Davis. Davis with the rock, an all-WDA performer heading to United Tribes coming up in the fall. Skips it right-hand side to Doppler. Doppler rips it through, shot fake, right wing to set back to Doppler. Oh, what a give and go, but unable to finish on the interior. And Tyson Inget grabs his second rebound. Inget in transition, bounce pass left-hand side. Here goes Yale, who spins a little fadeaway hook shot, no good. And a really good rebound on the interior by Dessette. Dessette in transition finds Davis for the 2 points. And drawing first blood on our Thunder Seat scoreboard as the A All-Stars.
Great find there to Houston Davis, right underneath the basket. Easy start to the game for Class A.
For the Class B All-Stars now, it'll be Brady Feller. Feller behind the back, comes into a deep three-pointer off the back tab. No, good box out on the interior with Dessette was he had Yale on top of him. Dvorak with the rebound. Ball will get deflected out of play and out of bounds. And coaches, both from the East, Matt Norman from Central Cass on the Class B side, Travis Hogue from Fargo North on the Class A side. Dessette here with the basketball, rises from 15 feet, and he rattles it in for 2.
What Derek Dessette has done for the city of Minot is just tremendous. Really taking the team on his back and giving them some great memories for the Magic City for basketball.
Yeah, winning a state championship as a junior at the Bismarck Event Center. Carson Yale, that shot's off the mark, no good. Dessette with his third rebound, outlet pass the other side. Finger roll layup for Houston Davis. Davis is now with 4 points here in this contest.
Yeah, sorry, Chase. Davis really in the right place at the right time. And 2 straight possessions.
Left-hand side, Inget, great backdoor find, but unable to finish on the reversal as Wanzik. Erickson will get the rebound, a future University of North Dakota commit as he drive and kicks to his, teammate to college and teammate in high school. And Doppler, shot's going to be off the mark. Rebound, though, comes by Dvorak, his second. Left-hand side, Davis, high-arching 3 off the front iron, no. A rebound by Wanzik, and it's going to be eventually won by Feller. Brady Feller here, 3 minutes in, 6-0. The Class A All-Stars over Class B. Carson Yale with the jab step, leaves it up top to Wanzik. Wanzik driving on Erickson, kick out Feller, left wing 3, no good, and Davis with a rebound, his second.
2 rebounds, 2 buckets for Davis. Once again, right place at the right time.
Dvorak, left pocket 3. That'll swirl out. No, putback can't get it to go as well. And they tip by Davis. Rebound by Carson Yale. Batted out of bounds, and we'll get a fresh line change coming up for both the A and the B All-Stars. 16:35 in the first half on our Thunder Seat scoreboard. Class A leads it by 6.
And there's another thing, Chase. You mentioned just a pass out of bounds. Class B still maintains possession, but they're just not quite in the flow of things yet, kind of like the Class B girls. Class B girls, they were off to a great start. Class B boys haven't quite found that rhythm yet.
Class B and Class A, Connor Kurzman from Garrison, the all-time leading scorer in Trooper history, comes in. This one almost gets intercepted. Ball goes left-hand side to Talon Backey from Hazen. Nice little slip pass on the interior. Shot off the mark by Landon Koenig from Mayport CG. Rebound by Ethan Manick from Wapaton. Ball goes the other way to Mr. Raymond Brown. Brown, part of that Fargo Davies Bart Manson program. Back up top now as this one is going to go to Mannock. Mannock right at home in those purple and gold colors. Will handle it now back to the top, and Reese Rokamp from Red River looking for the alley-oop dunk to Connor Kraft, but Class B smelled it out at the last moment. Class B will handle the ball left-hand side of Kurzman. Kurzman, with a block shot. Great hands by the future Fighting Hawk and Grand Forks Rough Rider in Zach Kraft.
Some great defensive plays so far here, Chase. These guys are really showing out right away.
Back and forth we go. The B All-Stars with Covervig on the inbounds, as the B All-Stars will look for their first bucket of the contest. As this one will be with Backey. Talon heading to Bismarck State College coming up here in the fall. This one will go right-hand side. Deep three! Splash City! Aiden Stainbrook, the North Border Eagle, puts the Class B All-Stars on our Thunder Seat scoreboard. Raymond Brown, little shake and bake to the 10 off the window. No rebound underneath. This will be with Landon Koenig. A chance to tie potentially for the B. Covervig between the circles here as this one will go left-hand side. Connor Kurzman with it to the left baseline as this will go now to Koenig. Koenig and Kraft, future D1 athletes. Koenig, NDSU baseball commit. Kraft heading to Brookings as a South Dakota State men's basketball player. We'll have a drive and a foul here. The A All-Stars will have it on Ray Brown, his first, team's first. And heading to the free throw line is Talon Backey here for the B All-Stars. Over 1,000 career points.
Yeah, Talon Backey, Hazen, one of the few guys and gals across the state for Class B I don't really know much about.
As Backey will go to the free throw line, shooting the first one. Second one on the way. This one will be up and off the front iron, no good. Rebound, tousled around for, and eventually won by Connor Kraft from Fargo Shanley. This one gets zipped up the floor. Here goes Brown, little crow hop off the window. Can't get it to go on a board by Sam Covervig. Be Covervig's first. Like the neon shoes, makes it easier for us play-by-play guys to disseminate a little bit. Kurzman, left-hand side of the baseline. Here goes Stainbrook, get up! And he wanted to flush it, just couldn't get off the rim. As this will now go to Mr. Brown. Brown in transition, left-hand side three. Dvorak, no long rebound by Sam Covervig.
We're not seeing a lot of offense here yet, Chase. A lot of quick shots, a lot of flashy plays, but not a lot of points on the board.
As this will be to the top of the key now for the B All-Stars. This one will go left-hand side to Stainbrook. Stainbrook to the left baseline. Left pocket three on the way. Splash City. That shot is pretty. Stainbrook with his second triple of the contest. And the B All-Stars take their first lead on the Thunder Seat scoreboard.
The Eagle flying high in Stainbrook.
As you'll have Mr. Connor Kraft answering ever so briefly now was the lead for Class B as Class A takes it right back. Kraft could put him up on the board during his time as a Fargo Shanley Deacon. Left-hand side, Stainbrook feeling it, shooting it, but unable to score it. Rebound comes down to Brown. Brown the other way, left-hand side to Kraft. Kraft leaves it left wing to Dvorak. Dvorak takes a ball screen here, up and over on the pass to Kraft to the left wing. He just made a three from moments ago. Left-hand side, Kraft, jab step, baseline jumper, three on the way. That one rattles out, ball out of play, and we'll get a fresh set of players coming up here with 13:41 left in the first half.
Platoon system still in effect here from the girls' game to the boys' game.
And that's what you're going to see throughout these particular contests. Just 5 fresh bodies in every 3 to 4 minutes or so. Assistant coaches have seen a lot as well for the Class B. Kirby Kreftine for Red River, their run to a opportunity at a really good state tournament. And then on the other side, Brad Miller from Shiloh Christian. Three-pointer off the in, like a Plinko chip for Connor Kurzman. Gets the shooter's roll, and that's the third three-pointer here for the B All-Stars.
Got to find something inside, though, Chase. These three-pointers won't last forever.
Alex Dvorak, spot up, shoot up, and one up, bury it. Alex Dvorak, the Dickinson High midget, with his first 2 points of the contest. Mr. Basketball finalist heading to University of Mary for collegiate hoops in the fall. Covervig skips it, left-hand side, Landon Koenig trying to shoot over Erickson, shooting it. That'll be off the wire here, and Landon Koenig will give the ball right back. William Ware from Bismarck Century rose up on that one. Yeah, to your point, James, we've really seen the A size, and that was one thing a lot of basketball fans were wondering about, if that A size could really disrupt the B, and so far they've done it pretty well. And there's a block shot, speaking of size, on a Mr. Basketball player, and Derek Dessette, other way, three-pointer here by the B, no good by Backey, and a board coming down with Ware.
Chase, seems kind of a slow pace for a boys' game here so far.
Ware to the 10-finger roll, can't get it to go, and Stainbrook goes the other way. Yeah, this one is more of an up-and-down tempo to it. Stainbrook, three-pointer, he buries another one. nothing but the bottom of the net. Stainbrook is in Flago right now. He's got his third made three.
Must have picked up a thing or two from Ellie Broughton in the girls' game.
As this one will go left-hand side, ball gets skipped to where now to Erickson. Erickson right baseline, three! That one rattles in, and we'll have a substitution timeout. Ryan Erickson, a lot of people will say with that size and that frame at 6'10", get inside the paint, but he's been able to shoot those at particular times throughout the season.
He's going to certainly gain some fans in Grand Forks there in the future.
We'll have Mark Fassett here from Warwick, the Warrior product, as he'll be into the contest now here for Class B. They had Central Cass on the ropes in the quarterfinals at the Bismarck Event Center. Tyson Inget with a nice bounce pass to Yale. Erickson with a partially deflected box shot. And here comes Derek Dissett the other way now for the A All-Stars. Dissett to the paint, little Euro step, hang, shooting. It was halfway down, and a great rebound the other way by Grossman from Harvey Wells County, as we'll have a foul coming here on the A All-Stars.
I want to go back to Warwick. What a great run. They were the 6th seed in Region 4. Four Winds was the heavy favorite in that region. He had North Star, great year. Harvey Wells County had a shot, and it came down to the 5-6 matchup for the title.
Right-handed finger roll layup for two by Brady Feller. The last foul on Parker Wallette here for the A All-Stars. A All-Stars in the front court here, trailing it by a point on our Thunder Seed scoreboard, nearing the midway point of this Lions All-Star Basketball Series. Game 1 of 2 tomorrow night at Fargo South. William Ware loses it on the way up. The question is, was it deflected? No, it wasn't, as Ware lost the basketball. Sellout crowd here, standing room only. It is warm inside the Bismarck High gym.
Great atmosphere, though. You wouldn't want to have it any other way.
As we'll go the other side here for Tate Grossman. Right-hand side, Inget right. Left to right, crossover to the 10. Finger roll, no. Inget, put back, can't get it to go. And a foul. Tyson Inget heading to Williston State College, and they got himself a really good product here as the foul will be coming across, and this will be on Parker Wallette, his second and the team's third.
Class B right now, just one made 2-point field goal for Brady Feller. They've got 4 made 3-pointers.
Free throw opportunity here by Tyson Inget is good. 2 of 3 now for the B All-Stars from the charity strike. So far led by Aiden Stainbrook with 9 points. The Class A All-Stars currently led by the 4 points of Houston Davis. Inget free throw attempt number 2 is good. Just as good of a football player as he was on the basketball court as well. As William Ware brings into the front court to Dissett. Dissett goes between the legs, and then we'll have a little hand check foul with Tate Grossman. That'll be his first and the team's first. Derek Dissett just every year from a freshman through senior just gets a little bit bulkier, gets a little bit better. And while he's got some teammates that are going to be future foes up in Grand Forks on this Class A roster. Speaking of one of those teammates was Ryan Erickson, thinking he could thread the needle there. Instead it's a turnover, and Class A will give the ball right back to Class B.
I'm really looking forward to seeing with all these additions, especially for North Dakota, what UND does over the next few years.
Class B All-Stars leads by 3. Mark Fassett Jr. with the basketball from Warwick. On Erickson, leaves it left-hand side, Yale. Left short corner now to Fassett. Fassett bounce pass on the interior to Yale. Yale one-on-one, rips it through, double team kick out, right-hand side, right pocket 3 for Feller. That's going to be long and a board to Mr. Ware, his second. Lauren, the older statesman in that family, going to be a gig'em. Go Aggies, Texas A&M coming up in the fall. 3-pointers, dribble, pullback, can't get it to go here for Alex Dvorak, and a board underneath to Mr. Wanzik. In transition, Carson Yale, spot up shot, no. Mark Fassett, left-handed layup for 2. Mark Warrior product just had a Class A All-Star on his hip and was able to finish with the left hand. Largest lead on our Thunder Seed scoreboard by Class B. Erickson, backdoor Ware. Ware will get the shot blocked, but there's going to be a foul. William Ware heading to the NSIC, a D2 product. Foul will be on Tate Grossman, his second, team's second. And speaking of Will again, as he's going to be making his way to a Division II, and you can see why Bismarck Century was so good with 6'10" and 6'6" players on their roster in basketball.
Usually helps when you got a couple of 6'10", 6'6", 6'8" guys.
Ware free throw attempt, that'll be short. So we'll get a second opportunity as the Class A All-Stars will be making a wholesale substitution. Ware will try to pop this one in. The A All-Stars led 9-7 at the 13:41 mark. Since then, it's been Class B on a nice current run, as Ware will try to make the second free throw attempt. Free throw is up and in for Mr. Wares. He'll get subbed out for. Reminder, stay tuned to our halftime show where we'll hear from Alan Doctor, part of the Lions Club out in Bismarck, the chairman of this series for over 4 decades. That's 47 years here of the Lions All-Star Series, and he's been a part of nearly all of them as the chairman. Fassett Jr., nice right-to-left crossover, and then we'll have a foul here on Ethan Mannock. That'll be his first, team's 4th at the hip check.
Yeah, Fawcett's really getting himself into the game really well. I think Class B is definitely doing a better job. They're settling in. They're getting inside into the paint and getting some penetration.
Yeah, Mark Fassett Jr. right now with the basketball, trying to leave a pass to the right wing. Good hands by Connor Kraft as that ball will be going out of bounds. So our coverage will continue tomorrow in Fargo. The girls' game at 6. The boys' game will follow at 8 o'clock. If you missed any of our coverage of the girls' game, go to yourliveevent.com or search Your Live Event on our YouTube page. This one's going to be off the mark by Fassett Jr. Rebound going here for Reese Rokamp, the Red River product, and then we'll have a reach and foul on the Class B All-Stars.
The girls' game seemed the pace was going pretty quick. Boys' side a little bit slower here tonight.
Feller will take the foul. That'll be his first and the team's 3rd. Nice three-pointer coming, and that's going in for Mr. Zach Kraft. Good action at the top of the key. Kraft now with 3-pointer, and Class A is back within 1.
7 made total three-pointers now between the two classes.
Inget, top of the key. Little dribble handoff to Tate Grossman here. Zips it past to Yale. Yale rips it through, trying to get by Kraft. Nice move here by Yale, unable to finish, and Connor Kraft with his 2nd rebound of the contest. Rokamp up the floor to the baseline. Teammate to teammate, as this will be stolen away up the other side of the floor as Rokamp trying to hustle it down. Grossman is there. Nice step through off the window. Unable to finish. Gets the ball back, and Brown will get called for the foul. That'll be his 2nd, team's 5th, but Tate Grossman did a really good job staying at with the play for the Harvey Wells County product and heading to the University of Jamestown to play for Coach Neville here in the Buffalo City.
Started out with Tyson Inget getting the ball back for Class B and getting it up ahead to Grossman. Grossman doing a little soccer move, looking to push his defender out of the way to get to the ball and get himself to the line.
Free throw opportunity here for Grossman. So far 4 of 5 from the free throw line is Class B. Now make him 5 of 6. Tate goes 2 for 2. Class B leads it by 3. Ray Brown, nice spin move on the interior, lost it, and a turnover. The aforementioned Grossman with the ball, baseball pass to the floor. It floated just enough to get Zach Kraft back defensively. Up and over pass to Kraft with the dribble, step through, left-handed layup, got it to go. Connor Kraft, the Jackrabbit product, now with 5. Carson Yale the other side. Gonna go right short corner, leaves it right wing to Grossman. Won't take the screen, drives, looks to skip, finds an extra pass. Fassett Jr. top of the key, can't hit the 3. Rebound to Brown.
Can't get more wide open than that.
Ray Brown will spin left-hand side to Rokamp. Rokamp reverse dribbles, now finds Brown left wing, deep 3, college range off the mark, no, and Carson Yale will get his 2nd rebound. Yale pops it past to Grossman. Grossman trying to get by Brown, who's walling him off. Here comes a double team. Yale top of the key. Dribble pullback shot over Kraft, and he's going to get fouled.
Cardinal rule in basketball, number 1, don't foul three-point shooter.
As you'll have Yale from Delax Burlington with 3 opportunities here. Carson, 2nd team All-Stater, a Minot State Beaver commit, as he'll be keeping close to his hometown there in the Magic City coming up in the fall.
Had to deal with a lot of injuries over the middle part of his high school career. Really came back from those injuries and really had a great senior season leading DLB to the state tournament.
Free throw opportunity number 1 is good. 2nd one is up and good as well. Now with 2 substitutions coming in for the B All-Stars, as they will make a wholesale if Yale can hit this last one with 5 fresh new bodies on the floor with Kurzman, Kottervig, just to name a few, with Aiden Stainbrook as well in Backey. Just under the 8-minute mark here on our Thunder Seed scoreboard, and Yale goes 3 for 3 from the charity stripe.
Class B right now, I've got him down for 8 for 9 from the free throw line. 8 points from the free throw line, 4 points from inside the three-point line.
As now you'll have Brown with the basketball, crossing that timeline between the circles, man pressure defense. Rokamp looking for it on the interior to Kraft. Kraft sees a double team. Brown asking for it. The question who to go off of last, and it's off of Stainbrook and the Class B All-Stars. 7:46 left to go here in this first half of play. It's the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on YourLiveEvent.com. Quick pass to Rokamp for two.
Great find inside for Rokamp.
Caught him napping, caught him sleeping. Rokamp, no problem about that one, and an easy bucket from the paint. Stainbrook, deep three, shooting it, and burying another one.
Why not, right?
Aiden Stainbrook now with 4 threes in this contest, and that was from nearly NBA range. Inside Bismarck high. Tough shot by Rokamp. Can't go on the deflection. Here goes Brown underneath, and we'll have a reach and foul. Brown with 4 rebounds so far. The foul will be coming on Talon Backey. His first in the team's 4th is now the Class A All-Stars will be making a wholesale substitution as well.
Brown for Class A, the only athlete under 6 feet for this Class A squad, and he's certainly proven that it doesn't matter how tall you are, it's about the effort inside.
Ray Brown heading to Bismarck State College coming up here in the fall. They got a good one, all EDC performer, and had to play a little bit more, maybe in terms of offense, after Mason Claybo got injured late in the season for the Davies Eagles. Erickson looking back door, finds Davis. Right short corner jumper, good for 2. Houston Davis now with 6 points.
Right place at the right time again, and what a great pass from Erickson.
Covervig will bring it in the front court here. He wants to shoot a 3 over Davis. That shot's going to be off the mark, hits the wire, and the A All-Stars will get it right back. Been competitive so far. 6-0 run for Class A to start. Class B was able to pick up a lead at the 11-minute mark, and they haven't relinquished it since, as they currently lead by 3. Doppler left-hand side to William Ware, top of the key as this one gets reversed around the horn. Now to Davis, finds Erickson. Erickson, spot him up, shoot it up, and that one swirls out no good. Stainbrook gets his first rebound. Other side of the floor, it's going to go to Wanzik from Shiloh Christian. Wanzik right-hand side to Kurzman, now to Covervig. Covervig ankle cross, little hesitation, trying to get by Davis, who walls him off. Now to Backey, shot clock nearing 15. Backey left of the key, he'll shoot it, and this one off the mark. Board to Erickson.
Got to run some offense here. Can't quite settle by the 3.
Erickson will give it now to Houston Davis, and you're not going to see too many offensive sets in an all-star game like this, but trying to find your rhythm a little bit, as this one will be a nice dribble pullback jumper on the way. That'll be by Anthony Doppler, the Bismarck Century product. 6 minutes left on our Thunder Seed scoreboard in the first half. Covervig with the rock, leaves it up top. Little jab step, here goes the Class B'ers, and Kurzman. Connor Kurzman has a bucket from the outside, now on the inside with 5. Yet to see a Bank North timeout in this one for either club. Davis, nice bounce pass to Erickson. Erickson looking to zip the pass across, and that'll be out of play. So turnover there on the A All-Stars.
Maybe Erickson trying a little bit too much that time, was feeling it early and didn't quite connect that time around.
It started at 7:59. It's been 23 minutes of quick action basketball. Just got 5 minutes left here before we get to the half. And there's a rip through on the way by Parker Willett. Gives it now to William Ware, who lost his footing on the way up. That's always dangerous. Erickson put back, gets the second one to go, and everybody looking at Ware to make sure Will's okay. Might be just a little bit of a sweat spot on the floor. Stainbrook to the baseline, trying to get by Davis, whips it around the horn. Here goes Covervig. Covervig lost it. Good defense by Doppler to poke it behind him, and now it's Class B with the inbound. Covervig to inbound it on the baseline here for the B All-Stars, looking to continue to take that lead as it's currently a 1-point advantage for Class B. Last year, Class A, Class B split. Both games were 90s and over in terms of points. Left-hand side will be Backey. He'll go to the paint, and this will be before the shot. Foul will be on the floor. Foul coming against the A All-Stars, and Doppler, that'll be his first and the team's 7th, and we'll have a bonus for Backey. So Backey to the charity stripe. The Hazen Bison.
Already the 10th free throw attempt this half for Class B.
Free throw opportunity is off the mark. Rebound comes down to Willett. Now on the left-hand side goes Doppler. Doppler going hard to the paint, hanging, and able to finish with some body contact on the way. Anthony Doppler now with 4. Class A regains the edge on our Thunder Seed scoreboard with Sam Covervig. For Class B, Stainbrook wants it right back. Three-pointer, he's got another one. Aiden Stainbrook with his 5th made 3. He's got 15. And a foul coming here on Backey. That'll be his second and the team's fifth.
Boy, just unstoppable tonight for Aiden Stainbrook. He's really in a rhythm, and, you know, you got to feed the hot hand while he's hot.
Stainbrook right now for the North Border Eagles, just unable to make it out of a tough Region 2 with the Grafton Spoilers, Hillsborough Central Valley Burros, Mayport CG Patriots. But when you talk with some folks, he was definitely in contention for Mr. Basketball, and you're seeing the reason why. Turnover, here goes Yale. He gets fouled, and William Ware will get caught for his first, team's 8th. And Carson Yale goes back to the free throw line where he's 3 of 3 so far on the evening.
Yale with a little bit of more swagger, a little bit more flair. Maybe it's the mustache. Looks so good.
Free throw opportunities coming up here for Yale. Free throw is up and good. Also part of that Delax Burlington team to make it to the state baseball tournament at Corbett Field here this spring. Free throw opportunity on the second one will rattle in as well. The B has made most of the charity stripe. The A has just been there twice, and it's been a little bit of a difference right now for the B All-Stars. Doppler trying to back down Tyson Inget, looking back door on the fine. Extra pass goes to Erickson. Erickson spins. Good job defensively by Koenig, standing his ground, but somehow Ryan Erickson muscles his way for the good old-fashioned three-point opportunity.
That's just textbook basketball there. What a perfect balance of finesse and power with the spin move and the muscling to get to the cup and get one more chance at the line.
Koenig picks up his first. That'll be the team's 6th. Erickson free throw opportunity is up and in. And Erickson so far with 8 points here for the Class A All-Stars, trailing it by a point. Tyson Inget in the first half of play here. Handling the point guard duties now for the B All-Stars. Good show by Erickson. Three-pointer by Fassett Jr. No. Rebound gets tipped out. Who's going to be won by? It's won by Doppler. Doppler to Ware. Right-hand side, Davis. Davis looking for a teammate. Instead, he'll shoot a knuckleball 3. That one's in there. Houston Davis with a little rotation on it now with 9. Dribble opportunity by Feller, and there'll be a traveling violation. Good D by Davis.
Feller, I think a quiet night from his standards. Only the 3rd Bishop Ryan Lyon boys basketball player to score 1,500 points or more, finishing in 3rd on the all-time career scoring list for the Ryan Lions.
2-point edge here for the A All-Stars. Ray Brown left-hand side to Rokamp. Rokamp takes the ball screen by Kraft. Right-hand side now to Dvorak. Dvorak rips it through to the baseline as they weave it around. Little 5-out motion offense here. Rokamp goes down the paint. Right-handed layup. Oh, what a finesse play by Reese Rokamp for 2. Fassett Jr. with the jab step. Looking with it with the basketball as this one will go back to the top of the key to Yale. Yale and Kraft. Big on big, and, well, Kraft gets the better of that one with the deflection going the other side. Oh! Koenig able to give it back. Right-hand side goes Kraft to Connor. Kraft's pass intercepted by Feller in transition. Feller, this will be a deep 2, no good. Ball is tapped out right to Yale on the inside with a reverse. Little mini slam by Carson Yale.
Great throw down there. He was waiting for that all game long.
As this will get tipped out, and Yale is the beneficiary on that one. The Class B All-Stars back within 2. Rokamp goes down the paint looking for Maddock, and that gets deflected. As we're nearing our halftime show, where we'll hear from the chair of the Lions basketball series in Alan Doctor. Class A to inbound here to Zach Kraft. Left-hand side to Rokamp. His Red River teammate shots off the mark. Inget baseball pass up the other side of the floor to Feller. Looking for some contact. Doesn't find it, but finishes for 2 points.
First tie, I think, since the opening of the game.
Tyson Inget now with 4 rebounds, a good leak-out assist, and he's got a couple of points. Connor Kraft going the other way, throws it up off the mark, no good. Mark Fassett Jr. with the rebound, his second in transition. Right-hand side finds Koenig. Koenig going hard down the paint, left-handed shot off the mark, no. Yale trying to get the offensive board here, muscling his way underneath. Oh, what a pass to Koenig for 2.
Good find there, Carson Yale.
Yale with his 3rd rebound, and he even might have lost it, but it still goes down as an assist here as the B All-Stars lead it by 2. Brown left of the key, left-hand side to Kraft on the baseline. Connor's going to go hard down the paint, right-handed layup, got it to go. Connor Kraft now with 7. Tyson Inget crossing the timeline here. Brown trying to wall him off. Inget trying to get by him, and then we're going to have a foul. This might be on Rokamp. And it's going to be a bonus regardless here. Foul will come across, and this will be on Reese Rokamp, his first. I mean, the team's 9th, and a make one to get one opportunity for Tyson.
Steinberg back in the game as well for Class B. Maybe looking at the clock, might need him for his three-point prowess.
Tyson Inget, a first-team All-Stater, heading to Williston State College coming up in the fall for Powers Lake, Berks County, and the Ranchers this season. All his points from the charity stripes so far, but as we said with DeConte Smith in the girls' game, Inget can impact a game not just by scoring. Derek Doucette in the front court. Right-hand side, Kraft to the baseline, Rokamp. Rokamp with the basketball, hands it off now. That'll go to the other Kraft and Zach. Doucette, good defense by Yale. Doucette trying to get by him, spins to the paint, left-hand side. Kraft rises for three, and Zach buries another one. That's his second triple of the game. Class A regains the edge by one. Tyson Inget driving, kicking, shooting. Koenig, three-pointer off the mark. Forward coming down to Reese Rokamp, his third. Left-hand side, Derek Doucette. Now we're going to have a foul, and Class B, they'll have a bonus opportunity now for Class A. Carson Yale with his first and the team's 7th as Doucette will go to the charity stripe. Just the 4th free throw attempt for the A All-Stars of the contest. Make one to get one. Doucette makes it. 3 points, 4 rebounds for the Mr. Basketball in North Dakota. Hunting to Fargo, coming up to play for Coach Dave Richmond. And we've seen a lot of really good North Dakota commits go to NDSU, including one who's going to play in the SEC and Grant Nelson with that transfer product. And there's going to be a traveling violation. Tate Grossman trying to back his defender down, but just drug the pivot foot with him for the turnover.
And Chase, a lot of the top players from North Dakota staying in North Dakota.
Good to see. That was always a question when you had institutions go Division I if local products would ever play at the D1 level, and we're seeing it not just in North Dakota but other levels. Montana, South Dakota, Iowa, and so forth. Here goes right-hand side for the B All-Stars. They can hold for the final shot. Instead, Rokamp gets a steal. Rokamp in transition with 10. Looks to pass for Connor. Kraft gets deflected. Reese gets the ball back. And this one will be off of Connor Kraft's right knee.
What a play by Tyson Inget to really vault himself in the air, get a fingertip on the ball and deflect it, and disrupt the flow, the rhythm for Class A on that last possession.
Full court press here by the A All-Stars. Class B with it. And there's a foul by Rokamp. And if you have a foul to give, that's okay. But instead, it's a double bonus coming. Reese will pick up his second, team's 10th. And Tate Grossman will go to the charity stripe.
It's that fine line, Chase. I know we talked about it a little bit between wanting to maybe get some highlights and just have fun and wanting to still win the game, right? So how much basketball IQ do you still maintain in an All-Star Series?
Free throws 15 and now 16 here for the B All-Stars. A chance to tie with Grossman. Covervig will come in if Grossman can hit this free throw opportunity. Free throw is up and good as Covervig will check into the contest and Brady Feller will check out. And now for the Class A All-Stars, you got the Valpo play in 3 days. Doucette up the far sideline. Derek Doucette going hard to the paint. Finger roll layup for 2 to beat the buzzer.
Oh my goodness. Couldn't have asked for a better finish for the Class A All-Stars.
Derek Doucette flies high to the paint there, and at the half on our Thunder Seat scoreboard, it's the Class A All-Stars 46, the Class B All-Stars 44. Coming up at the half, we'll hear from Alan Doctor, chairman of the Lions Basketball Series. That is next.
At Cass County Mutual Insurance Company, they provide services to homeowners, farm owners, tenants, seasonal dwellings, mobile homes, and farm and personal liability. Cass County Mutual Insurance provides local service to all policyholders and is working with clients in 19 counties in the southeast portion of North Dakota. For more information about Cass County Mutual Insurance Company or to find an agent closest to you, go online to CassCountyMutualInsuranceCompany.com and use their agent locator. last year and this year to talk with fellow local Lions Club members. And why not talk to the chairman? That is Alan Doctor here of the Lions All-Star Basketball Series, part of the Bismarck Lions Club as well. Alan, before we get to where can people get more information about the Lions Club, or how can they, contact someone like yourself in their local community, let's talk about some basketball memories, some basketball games that have gone through. Specifically, last year, the Class B girls with Abby Dukeshire, Taryn Johnson, Megan Ruba on the eastern side of the state. You add some sprinkles on the western side. Hey, the Class B girls kind of gave it to the Class A, and we talk about sweeps sometimes, Alan, but we always don't hear about it. Sometimes there's one class that's just a lot better than the others. But what are some memories that come to mind for you running and being part of this series for 40 years, whether it's on the girls or the boys side here, Alan?
One of the things that fascinated me at one of the games here in Bismarck and stuff, and where Class A coach didn't feel that it was fair that the whole crowd was cheering for Class B because they were beating Class A, and it really was like a real rivalry, and stuff. And he says, that shouldn't be, and we all thought, well, hey, that's part of the game. That's one of the things that really stands out in there is most of the time the crowds are for the Class B or the underdog. And I think that's most of us in sports are always kind of for the underdog.
Yeah, I think the underdog without question. And this year, too, does it mean a little bit more for you, Alan, or has there been Lions Club members that have talked about it being the last quote unquote A versus B? I mean, in 3-5 years, sure, they might go back to a two-class system in basketball, but for the short term and foreseeable future, they're going to give 3 classes a whirl, tweak it if they need it. But does it mean a little bit more here this year to kind of be that A versus B, kind of the last swan song of how we came to know and love this event in North Dakota?
Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll kind of promote it that way too, as far as with our sponsors and in our advertising, everything. This is your last chance to see A versus B. Theirs, because, like I say, everybody is A and B, but how the class system will work and how they'll be selected, it's going to be East, West. There's a lot of the other sports, they have various ways in there. And we as Lions members, not knowing as much as the Coaches Association and everything, we kind of leave that into their hands and say, you come up, and that's what we decided last September, that you coaches by next fall when we meet for kind of evaluation of our games, there is, you come up with a plan for 2024.
And the cool thing about this, just taking a look at some of the players on this year's roster, I mean, you got a Kinnebrew Bergen from Bismarck Century, who's going to play, in her hometown there at the University of Mary. You got a Derek Doucette on the boys' side, who's going to NDSU. I think we have all of Paul Sather's roster that's going to UND. There's a good chunk of them on the boys' side that are going to be heading up to University of North Dakota. Last year, Trayson Inglestaff from Bismarck High is already there right now, too. So when I look at these players, for you, Alan, as much as, they're future or former All-Staters or Mr. Basketball finalists, or they won the award, there's also some off-the-court stuff, too, that the reason why they're getting nominated to this particular event as well, Alan.
Yeah, over the years, we're really been fortunate because they not only is for their basketball skills, but also their academics and their citizenship and everything plays a part. And I would say out of the 45 years, we probably had 3 or 4 players that they got a drinking or DUI, whatever, got caught drinking. And it's just like if they were in high school, which is, I think, very, very important that we have those high standards yet for our high school athletes.
And those high standards, obviously, on and off the court. And the one thing last year, I remember Michael Nile with a windmill dunk slam at Fargo Davies High School. We see buzzer beaters at particular times, too. How much of a fan are you, Alan? Or are you kind of, all right, first half, this gets done, I need to be there. All right, second half, Jim and Carrie need to be over here. I mean, how much are you able to enjoy the game yourself, in Bismarck and Fargo?
Oh, actually, very little, because I'm trying to get all the details, there. It's because we have some people are responsible for selling programs, the ticket takers and stuff. Then we have a 50-50 that we sell drawings. And then we have at halftime in Bismarck, we have shootouts where we have 10 balls that are autographed by every basketball player. That's Lions All-Star Basketball. And so those are kind of giveaways. And we have shootout in the first half and stuff. And then we come down to our finalists and everything. It's a real crowd pleaser. In addition, give us a little, we make a little money on it as for our charities. So.
Hey, Alan, just a few moments or two left with you here. For people who are new to the region, maybe new to their respective towns who are watching this, statewide here in North Dakota, if they hear of the Lions Club and they haven't heard about it before, one, what is Lions Club? And two, how can they reach out, or what's an avenue that people can maybe get more information on here, Alan?
Okay. The Lions, like I said earlier, their motto is to serve, and every community serves their community in different ways. Some build parks and stuff for there. They provide Santa Claus Day for their community. They're kind of the Chamber of Commerce for their smaller communities. Here in Bismarck, we have 4 clubs, and each one of us has a specific fundraiser, and we try and serve different people. Yeah, so I think that's the neat thing about being a Lion.
And if you want more information, by all means, find someone, because I know there's a good chunk of you out there, right, Alan, in the communities?
Yes, there are, and stuff. And it's like we're struggling like every other service organization to try and get younger people involved in their, it just seems like their time is so valuable that, but they don't realize that when you give it your time, you actually receive a lot more than what you get, or what you give, That's what I found over the years, is helping other people and former players. I've got my optometrist is a former player. We've got here in Bismarck, one of our Lions members was an all-star player. So I think it's been really good. I wouldn't give it up for anything.
No, not at all. 4 decades plus working with the Lions All-Star Basketball Series. Alan, thanks so much for your time. Thanks so much for your hospitality. And thank you so much again for joining us here. And we'll find out what the last AB rivalry has in store for us here for the Lions All-Star Basketball Series. Thanks again, Alan.
Thank you.
Alan Doctor, chairman of the Lions All-Star Basketball Series. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, second half action coming up around the corner on yourliveevent.com.
On the beautiful Goose River in Hillsboro, the Goose River Golf Club offers both recreational and experienced golfers a great round. It's a 9-hole course open to the public, located right off exit 104 on I-29. The Goose River Golf Club in Hillsboro offers annual memberships for singles and families, also college memberships, first-time memberships, and outside 30-mile radius of Hillsboro membership available as well. Men's Day is Wednesday, Ladies' Day is Tuesday. You can learn more about getting on the Goose River Golf Club, GooseRiverGolfClub.com.
Every bank wants you to open an account. Then along come sneaky fees. Sneaky. If you hate sneaky fees, switch to Bell Bank. We give sneaky fees the boot. Bell Bank.
Every farmer has a good story about picking rocks. Want to hear ours? To this day, we pick rocks on our founder's farm, and they go into every Bell Bank branch we build. How's that for rock-solid commitment?
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea, great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture, an excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit, plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsboro and see why there's more at.
As we come back here on our halftime show, I'd like to thank one of our sponsors, that is Bank North. There was no timeouts in the first half, but we like to thank Bank North as they take the community to heart, helping customers achieve their financial goals while supporting and improving the great rural communities they serve. Bank North is more than just a bank. They're a community partner that you can always count on. It's values-based banking. To learn more, visit ibanknorth.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Chase Miller, James Martins, and alongside Joey Hughes with you here on your live event. James, we'll get to some of your thoughts here in a moment, but let's take a look at the first half numbers for the team in front on our Thunder Seat scoreboard. That's the A All-Stars. Currently led by the 9 points of Houston Davis, 8 by Ryan Erickson, 7 with Connor Kraft, 6 with Zach Kraft, 5 coming for Derek Doucette, 4 points by Doppler, 2 by Alex Dvorak, 4 by Rokamp, and 1 by William Ware. 9 players in the scoring column, 5 threes, 3 of 5 from the stripe, and 22 boards for Class A. Class B, 15 points by Aiden Stainbrook with 5 made three-pointers. Connor Kurzman has 5 points. Carson Yale with 7 points, 3 rebounds. 4 for Grossman, 4 for Inget, and 4 for Feller. 2 for Koenig. Backheat with 1 point on the way, and then Mark Fassett Jr. with 2 points. For the B All-Stars, 9 players as well in the scoring column, 6 made threes, 13 of 15 from the stripe, and 17 rebounds. First half points, Class A leads by 2. What's your matchup you're looking for here in the second half, James?
Well, I just want to say, first of all, I think Class B's really impressed me, how they've really hung tough with Class A. I think Class A kind of has the edge in the athletes, but Class B might have shown the edge as far as the team-wise is concerned. However, you take a look at two interesting factors here. You take out free throws and three-pointers for Class B, they only have 12 points. So they got to find a way to get it inside. I think Carson Yale's going to be big for that. Jay Wanzik is out there as well. I think trying to get it into those two, start maybe a little bit of offense. I know we mentioned not a lot of offense in this All-Star game, not a lot of offensive sets anyway, but try to feed it through them and see if you can get some open looks on the outside. And for Class A, just try to continue to do what they do, find the right guy at the right time, and they should probably pull out with a win.
Where Doucette, Erickson, Davis, and alongside with them and Parker Willett here for the Class A All-Stars. Class B coming out with, you'll have Grossman, Yale on the floor with Backheat, Wanzik, and also on the floor here is Connor Kurzman. Backdoor fine, trying to find it to Ware, right-hand side. Dribble, fake with Davis to Erickson, and there's a steal with Backheat. Turnover here for Class A. Talon, little hesitation, drives and kicks left-hand side to Carson Yale. Yale, block shot by Erickson, and here goes Ware. Ware the other side of the floor. Wallette looks for Erickson. Erickson just sees his man fly by off the window for 2.
Great patience underneath there by Erickson to wait for the defender to get by him and get the open look.
Ryan Erickson now in double digits with 10 as the B All-Stars here with Carson Yale. Just a miscommunication with him and Backey as Yale was late looking for Backey to come around. Instead, Backey went for the back door and a turnover. So now you have Class A and Class B both with a turnover apiece here in the opening 40 seconds of this second half. Backing his man down on the interior. And we might have a jump ball, and we will, as the jump ball with Wallette and the arrow points to Class B.
Jay Wanzik in his mitts in there to help get the ball back to the guys in gold.
6'7" Shiloh Christian, his head coach Brad Miller, part of the coaching staff for the B All-Stars. Reminder, we will have both the girls and the boys games coming up tomorrow night from Fargo South. Coverage same time at 6 and 8. Three-pointer by the B, left-hand side for Tate Grossman, and that's triple number 7 as a unit for the B All-Stars. Derek Doucette lost it on the way up. Turnover number 3 now for Class A as Backey slithering his way into the front court. Leaves it right-hand side with the basketball to the baseline here. That'll be to Tate Grossman. Grossman looking on the interior. Ball gets swung to Wanzik. Back to Tate. Tate on the left short corner taking a dribble. Looking. Oh, what a nice slip pass to Connor Yale with the N1 opportunity. Got Derek Doucette up in the air who will pick up the foul. And Carson Yale now with 9 points.
And Chase has started at the very beginning with Talon Babke picking up his second steal already in the second half and leading all the way to Carson Yale.
And Yale with the opportunity here to get the B All-Stars out in front by 2, and he hits it off the front end. First free throw miss by Yale from the line, now currently 5 of 5 from the stripe. Ball goes on the interior to Erickson. Erickson looking to spin, little baby hook as he does, finishes for 2. Ryan Erickson with both field goals for the Yale Stars.
Really impressed by his footwork down low.
Left-hand side three-pointer for Grossman. Off the front iron, no. Derek Dissett with the rebound going the other way. Dissett baseball pass up the floor to Davis. Davis inside the three-point line, long 2, no. Rebound tapped out by Erickson and right into the hands of Talon Backey. Backey's been a little everywhere so far here for this B All-Stars early in the second half. The edge for the moment with Class A. Neither team has really just gone out and taken full advantage of a 10-0, 11-0 run by any stretch of the imagination. Carson Yale looking back door, left-hand side goes Backey. Backey guarded by Ware, spins on Ware, and then there's a foul with Will. Ware will get called for the foul. That'll be his second, team second. And even though there's a size difference, Backey did not back down and able to get free throws here for Class B.
Another really impressive performance again in the second half. Backey's doing it all, offense, defense, and special teams at the free throw line.
Free throw opportunity number 1 is good here for Talon Backey. On the girls' side, all-time series, Class A with 46 wins, Class B with 32. On the boys' side, entering play tonight, Class A with 52 wins, Class B with 27. Talon Backey goes 2 for 2 from the line. Ware almost lost it, gets the ball right back. Ware hard down the paint, right-handed layup, no. Rebound, and then Ware will get the offensive board, but a foul coming here on Class B.
You mentioned the series records just a little bit ago, Chase, and just another great opportunity to remind you that this is the last time between Class A and Class B as we know it.
For the short-term future, without question, with the 3-class system, Derek Dissett, double team comes, looking to rip it through. Nice bounce pass to Davis on the inside. And a foul coming here. This foul will come on the interior with Tate Grossman. That'll be his third, the team's second. 2 free throws for Davis so far, 9 points, 2 rebounds here for the product that's heading to United Tribes coming up in the fall.
So the question then becomes, Chase, are they going to do, suppose you know this yet, are they going to do 3 classes of Lions All-Star? Are they going to kind of mix it up a little bit?
Going to have to wait till the Coaches Association meets coming up here in the next couple of weeks, and then they will determine it from there. Free throw attempt is good by Davis, tied at 51 apiece. We'll see if they do an East-West, if they have 3 teams, how many players will be represented if it is East-West with each particular class, or is it just the best as the coaches are the ones who determine it? Then with the Lions, they want kids who are do well in the classroom, that do well off the court as well. Backey for 2 points. And for these kids, too, they got to pay their way a little bit with some sponsors to get here with those uniforms, and they keep those every year. So there's a number of behind-the-scenes stuff that goes on as Erickson backs his way down, couldn't get it. Rebound, three-pointer to Dissett, 3! And he splashes it in from the left wing. Dissett now with 8.
You know, I'd love to see if they're going to do 3 classes, maybe 15 players, 5 from each class, almost like a first-team All-State kind of gets the bid.
I see what they do. My assumption, this is just complete assumption, is that's a dribble pullback 3 for Backey. He's starting to heat up now. He's got 7.5, 8 in the game, as it might be simpler to do East versus West as Dissett with the finger roll. How do you do layup and a timeout on the floor? And this will be a substitution timeout, as you'll have Derek Dissett now in double digits as he's got 10. So we'll see what happens next year, but we know this, for the short term, it will be 3 classes. Now, in 10 years, who knows, it might go back to 2. The ironic thing is when you went from 3 to 2, you had a lot more schools, but back then, 60 years ago, they didn't think they had enough schools for 3 classes. Ball goes around the horn. Fassett, junior triple, can't get it to go. Rebounded Connor Kraft. Kraft will go the other way of the floor to Brown. Brown at the top of the key. Right-hand side with it is Rokamp. Rokamp back to Brown between the rings. Leaves it right-hand side to Zach Kraft. Kraft to the paint, high off the window, on a block shot by Landon Koenig. Mayport CG product, second team All-State. Going to be a hurler for NDSU going to be playing collegiate baseball in the Summit League coming up in the fall. And more importantly, in the spring, once we get there, we'll see if Oral Roberts can make the College World Series again after their magical run. This would be turnover on the Class A All-Stars. Fassett Jr. in transition. Three-pointer off the front iron, no putback, and almost getting it to go with Stainbrook. Instead, he picks up a foul. That'll be his first, the team's third. Make sure you stay tuned to our post-game show. We'll get to our Bell Bank player interviews. We'll also get to our player or play of the game, brought to you in part by our Cannon Prizes and more. And we'll recap what happened on the girls' side as well. Brown spins, right-hand side is Kraft. Kraft with the basketball. Can't get it to go. Really good box out underneath by Stainbrook, but he might got a little bit of the elbow here by Connor Kraft, and you just hope it's maybe a poke in the eye as Stainbrook looks to be all right. As the trainer will come out and see if Aiden's good. He gives a little bit of a thumbs up, or lets head coach Matt Norman know he's good to go. And it'll be Class B with the basketball. Kovervig in the front court. Ball screen comes by Koenig. Kovervig with it. Swings it left-hand side. Inget just inside the three-point line off the front iron. No, and Brown gets the defensive rebound. He's already got 5 boards in the game. Up the other side, it goes to Kraft. Zach hanging, shooting, floater. Can't get it. And a rebound here by Stainbrook as he hits the deck again. Almost loses it. Now to Kovervig. Kovervig to the paint. Nice move right to left for 2.
Kovervig part of that magical run for Central Cass, a part of that great few weeks for Central Cass basketball.
Yeah, 26-0 state tournament MVP, heading to Valley City coming up in the fall as Connor Kraft muscles his way for 2. Connor now with 9. Tyson Inget bounce past this goes Koenig, and this will go out of play and towards the Class A All-Stars.
Really tight game. Still anybody's game here at 14:28 to go in the contest.
Well, the last couple of years has been who can get to 90 or 100 first. We'll see if there's enough time. By all means, there is. Is there enough shots that'll go in the cylinder between now and then as the A All-Stars lead it by 1 on our Thunder Seed scoreboard, and there's a foul as Brown will go to the free throw line. Thunder Seed, they put their crop in every spring and take it out every fall, and just like you, they would never sell you seed before testing it in their own fields first. Thunder Seed first in the field. Check out their website at thunderseed.com. That, again, is thunderseed.com. Foul comes on Mark Fassett Jr., his first, team's 4th, as Brown misses the first of 2. Free throw opportunities, 3 and 4 here for the A All-Stars in this half. They made the most out of them so far as they're 3 of 4 now from the free throw line. In this half, Inget. Nice pass left-hand side to Koenig, and Brown bats it away.
Probably the best pass of the game either side.
Threading the needle right there for Tyson Inget. Mark Fassett Jr. to inbound the basketball. Koenig back to Tyson here looking for the right baseline as he lost his position. Inget makes his way to the paint, left-handed shot. Oh, what a play by Tyson Inget, going right to left and finishing with the high left-hand floater.
Going to be a huge spark for the Tetons.
As you'll have the other way, Raymond Brown with the dribble pullback 3. That's Brown's first field goal of the game. 4 points and 5 rebounds. Kovervig the other way. Nice pass to Koenig. Left baseline triple coming, rattling out. Rebound goes to Rokamp. Rokamp with his 3rd board of the game. Reese, right-hand side, goes to Connor Kraft. Kraft to the baseline, dishes it left-hand side. Zach Kraft, 3-pointer, can't get it to go. Tyson Inget to Stainbrook. Stainbrook hit 5 threes in the first half, getting hounded by Rokamp. Slip pass to Mark Fassett Jr. for 2. Fassett now with 4 points. Class A in the front court here, up by 1 with Brown. Brown goes behind the back, ankle cross, looking to spin, step through, drive, kick, right-hand side. Kraft 3-pointer going to be long. Now it's back to Brown, left wing, open 3. Can he do it again? Shot no, rebound, both tipped. This will go to Rokamp here. 3rd time the charm, and yes, and a timeout with a substitution on the court. Rokamp now with 5 rebounds, and also Reese Rokamp with 6 points here in this one. As this will come across, as now it's going to be with Sam Kovervig. Kovervig, right-hand side with the basketball, crossing over right to left, goes to Fassett Jr., left pocket three. That's going to be off the mark. Derek Doucette with the rebound. Doucette with the basketball, looks for it on the interior. This is going to be in there for 3 points with Doucette, as now it's going to be a jumper. Sam Kovervig, left-hand side to Stainbrook, left wing three on the way. Splash City. Stainbrook now with 18. He's got 6 threes, and we got a timeout on the floor. Bank North timeout will break as well here on your live event.
Drive a little, save a lot. MJ McGuire's in Rugby.
McGuire's is your Ford, Dodge, Ram, Chrysler, and Jeep dealer in Rugby. Hi, this is Zach. Come in today and check out our great selection of new and used vehicles. Plenty to choose from. So give us a call or come in today and see me. McGuire's. Great people, great prices, great products.
Drive a little, save a lot. MJ McGuire's in Rugby.
Bank North timeout. Member FDIC and proud supporters of their community with Bank North as we resume action here on your live event. Ball's going to get tipped out. Dallin Backey with the basketball. Looks to make the pass. Finds Wanzik now on the inside to Yale. Banging his way with Ware. Baby Hook can't get it to go. And a rebound by Wanzik goes behind the back as he was losing his balance a little bit. And a turnover on the B All-Stars. This game is just over an hour old so far here from Bismarck High. Derek Doucette in the front court, 67-65 Class A. Finds it with Ware. Now it goes to the top. Doppler, left wing three, got it! Anthony Doppler with the triple, and the 8 All-Stars now with 8 threes in the contest. Class B will handle it with Brady Feller. Feller muscling his way, looks for the reversal, partially deflected. Dvorak up the other side of the floor, goes for Doppler. Doppler spins with the basketball, going hard on the inside bounce pass. Right wing, Derek Doucette, three, rattles it in. And the A All-Stars have their largest lead of the game at 8.
The flow is just incredible for Class A. They're just finding the right guys at the right time.
15 for Derek Doucette. It's a Bank North timeout on the floor here in Bismarck. We'll break as well. The A All-Stars lead it by 8.
Dirt turning, hearts pumping, motors roaring. It's nonstop racing action Thursday nights at the Norman County Raceway and Friday nights at the Red River Valley Speedway. Featuring the fastest drivers around. Don't miss a lap. Fuel burning, dirt turning all summer long. For more information, visit ncraceway.com and redrivervalleyspeedway.com. The action never stops. Thursday night racing at the Norman County Raceway and Friday night racing at the Red River Valley Speedway.
Timeouts on the floor brought to you in part by Bank North, member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Go to ibanknorth.com. That again is ibanknorth.com. Chase Miller, James Martins, Joey Hughes with you here from Bismarck High. And just like the girls game, well, we've been in for a treat so far in this first half. And right now the Class A All-Stars in the last 62 seconds with a couple of threes, one by Doucette and one by Anthony Doppler, has stretched out one of their largest leads of the game, James, by 8.
Yeah, I think really Class A just found something in the last minute or two, and Class B's got to respond before it gets too far.
Talon Backey right now been the one person to really score consistently for the B in this second half with 7 points. He will handle the basketball here. Ball goes right-hand side, coming off that staggered three screen is Feller. Gives it on the inside of Yale, and that's a block shot. Class A going the other way, but it's a turnover with Alex Dvorak.
You know these guys are, and the gals in the class in the girls game, they're the best of the best because we haven't seen really that many turnovers. There really hasn't been a lot of travels. There's been no double dribbles, nothing like that. These guys are all technically sound.
Reed Flanagan, Chad Bjornson, and Brent Weber here are three-man crew in this Class A versus Class B Lions basketball series. Ball will be out of play and towards the Class B All-Stars. It's been two really good crowds from the girls' game to the boys' game. A lot of folks have stayed as well. It's been literally standing room only at times here inside Bismarck High. Posting up is Yale. He relieves pressure coming out to the three-point line. Yale and Doucette. That's been a good matchup to watch. Now Backey. Backey goes back to Yale looking for the step through. Right baseline triple. That's going to be long and a board to Ware. Anthony Doppler now will give it to Ware in the front court. Ware dribble handoff as that'll go to Alex Dvorak for the alley-oop. 2 points for Derek Doucette. You allow him to sleep, you go one way, you set the back screen the other way, and Doucette with 2 points.
15 now for Doucette.
As this will go for the Class B All-Stars here with Yale. Leaves it right-hand side. Ball to Grossman. Grossman tiptoes the end line. Through a triple team, Yale open left wing three. Off the front iron, no. Yale's going to get his own offensive board, and a block shot by Ware. Go on the other side now is Doppler. Doppler to the paint off the window, good for 2. And the Horses are coming out of the stable here for Class A. It's their double-digit largest lead on our Thunder Seat scoreboard at 12. Left-hand side rising, Feller shooting and scoring.
Absolutely needed that shot there for Brady Feller. It's only 6 points in the game. He knows he's looking for more from himself.
As he currently, Feller with his first field goal of this second half, and we're going to have a blocking foul and 2 shots upcoming here for the B All-Star, A All-Stars, as Alex Dvorak will go to the free throw line. Backey will pick up the foul, his third, team's 5th. And speaking of Alex Dvorak, the Dickinson High product, a Mr. Basketball finalist, first team All-Stater, heading to University of Mary coming up in the NSIC in the fall.
Here's the difference, Chase, between the first half and the second half. Aiden Stainbrook, 15 points, 5 3-pointers, no points yet in the second half.
Free throw is up and good, and you can tell what Class A is trying to do when Stainbrook has the ball, run him off the three-point line as much as possible. Class B with just 2 threes in this second half, as he's got Stainbrook does have a triple, and you also have Talon Backey with a triple as well, currently with 8 threes for Class B. Free throw number 1 is good by Dvorak. Number 2 is off the mark. Rebound by Ethan Mannock. Ball goes left-hand side. The teardrop floater from Zach Kraft off the mark, no. And a board going the other way for the B All-Stars. Left-hand side, Backey triple, can't get it. Last touch. This will be off an A player, and Kraft and Brown will check in here for Alex Dvorak. 9-13, you can circle it. Class B needs a little bit of a run, James. It doesn't need to be 10-0 run by any stretch, but a 5-0, 7-2 run to put some pressure on the A All-Stars.
Yeah, you got to think you're down by 9. Let's try to get 1 point a minute back if we can.
Rebound coming to Reese Rokamp. He's going to get the board here with 6 boards in the contest. His head coach is Kirby Krefting here from Red River, part of Travis Hogue and the Class A coaching staff. Nice play, open, shooting, Kraft, and he buries it.
Can't leave him wide open like that.
Zach Kraft now with 9, and it's third three-pointer of the contest. A sharpshooter, we got a Bank North timeout on the floor with head coach Matt Norman. We'll break as well on our Thunder Seat scoreboard. Class A up by 14.
I want to do everything to the best of my ability.
Travel.
My bad. On the court and on the road. If I make a mistake, I want to know.
Lane violation.
And when I'm at my best, I want to see the rewards. That's why I signed up for the Drive for Less program with Nodak Insurance. I drive safely so I could save up to 30% on my insurance premium. Driving safe and saving money? That's a good call. Download the Nodak Insurance app today.
Back here on our Bank North timeout here on YourLiveEvent.com. Class A 81, Class B 67. Our three-man crew here, Chase Miller, James Martins, Joey Hughes with you here from Bismarck. A timeout again brought to you in part by Bank North. Coming off a staggered screen, left-hand side is Grossman. Grossman dribble pullback. B needs it, and they got it. Tate Grossman, the Harvey Wells County Hornet product, now in double digits with 10.
Clutch shot there from Grossman, and you said it, Chase. Class B really needed that shot to fall.
Class A right now leaves it right-hand side. They just got a 3 from that play a moment ago. Everybody sneaks up on Kraft. Rokamp can't get the layup, and a rebound underneath to Jay Wanzik, his fourth. Other side of the floor goes Yale. Jumper, no. Trying to sky towards the board as him and Mannock able to collide. Three-pointer the other way by Rokamp, no. And Connor Kraft trying to collect the offensive rebound.
I think Yale had a chance there on that last possession to kick it out to the corner for Badke. Might have given him an open 3 look there.
The All-Staters from a year ago for Class A, you had 3 seniors in Dissett, Dvorak, and Erickson all playing here on the 5. Class B, just 2 seniors with Tyson Inget and Aiden Stainbrook, and the seniors are getting showcased and recognized again here tonight. Backdoor Stainbrook, extra pass, Fassett, now to Kovervig. Got it! A great shot for a fantastic shot. Kovervig splashes it home.
Sacrificing the good for the great, I think is what they call it.
Kovervig now with 5. The B All-Stars back within single digits. And they trim this to 2 possessions. Connor Kraft, good defense there with Stainbrook. Rips it through on the way, does Rokamp. Gets the 10 off the window, good for 2. Reese Rokamp just ripped it through, took 1 dribble, James, and able to get right down Broadway. Right-hand side goes Kovervig, looking for a screen, takes one by Koenig. Koenig with a pick and pop, but no pass. Now comes the pass to Koenig as they give it to Fassett. Fassett with the basketball. Between the rings now to Kovervig. Kovervig going hard down the paint. Block shot on the way by Mannock. It's numbers for Class A. No look pass. Kraft to Kraft. No good. Ethan with the rock. And now it's going to be to Mark Fassett Jr. Fassett with the basketball. Gives it to Kovervig. Kovervig had his man go up in the air, and Sam might need some ice on that lower back as he had Zach Kraft all up in the air. That'll be foul number 3 for Class A. Zach Kraft will have his first, and Kovervig, he looks to be all right.
Fassett and Kovervig are really getting a nice connection over the last couple of minutes, finding a way to get it to the right person at the right time. And they talked about Aiden Stainbrook of 15 points in the first half, none in the second half, but just the fact that he's on the floor seems to have helped Class B.
Yeah, Stainbrook does have 1 made 3-pointer in the second half with 18, 83 to 73. That was in transition. It's been really the only time he's really been open, if you will, in this second half after having all those. Oh, what a nice move by Mark Fassett Jr. We saw Tyson Inget do the same play with the left hand just moments ago. Fassett does it now with the right. Class A loses it. Koenig will handle the rock, a bucket here to make it a 2-possession game. Fassett wants to make it a 5-point game. In and out, no good, and a rebound on the way here to Doppler. Doppler in the front court. Ankle cross right to left to the 10. Left-handed layup for 2.
Doppler's had a quiet but efficient and timely game tonight with now 11 points.
Double digits here for the Bismarck Century product. Koenig dribble pullback, can't get it to go. Erickson with the rebound under 6 minutes on our Thunder Seat scoreboard. Doppler passes it left-hand side. Nice pass to the top of the key goes Erickson, and that one rattles out. Tipped by Dissett, can't get it to go. Other side of the floor now with Stainbrook. He lost it. Battle still ensuing. Nice pass. Dissett across the way to Wallett. No good. And Stainbrook right now might need the wind knocked out of him. We'll take a quick break here with Aiden Stainbrook on the floor. It's Class A up by 12 here on your live event talk.
Stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contract.
As we come back here on YourLiveEvent.com, good news is Aiden Stainbrook came under his own power there, James, but he did take a shot on the loose ball.
Yeah, Ryan Erickson just was a stone-cold wall that time, and Stainbrook just happened to run in and be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Tyson Inget, missed shot, gets the offensive board. Kick out, three-pointer, no good by Koenig. And now we'll work it the other way. So Class B in a similar situation of where they were nearly 3 minutes ago, down by double digits. Then it was 14, now it's 12. But they need some stops, and they need a flurry of them. That is from the Capitol in Bismarck. No good by Doppler. Rebound goes to Ouellette.
That would have been the nail in the coffin if Doppler would have hit that one.
That one was from the 10-foot attack line in volleyball, for crying out loud, as Doppler. That shot will be, the whistle will be before the shot. Foul comes across on Sam Connervig, his first, team 6. Though from here on out, the A in the bonus. On the opposite side, the A is only given 3 team fouls here in the second half. Got to get it in before a 5 count. They do with Erickson. Erickson will handle the rock. Ball gets deflected in the backcourt. And now you're going to handle it with Alex Dvorak. Nice move by Dvorak. Oh, what a play. Splits the double team and finishes for 2. Alex Dvorak now with 5. And we'll have a reach and foul on Doppler, his second, team's 4th.
And of course, a lot of free throws taken in the first half for Class B. Second half, this will be just the 4th attempt.
Yeah, so far.
Well, the next attempt will be the 4th attempt.
Yeah, so far 2 of 3 in this second half, as James was alluding to, as the Class B All-Stars with Tyson Inget going hard. Nice little slip pass across their way by Tyson, as it'll go left-hand side to Connor Kurzman, now with 7.
Selfless basketball right there from Inget. Talked about his leadership in the Ira Insurance pregame show. It's showing right there.
Erickson backdoor stolen away by the aforementioned Kurzman. Can Class B get on a run? Kurzman, right to left cross. Ouellette with the steal, finds it to Derek Dissett in transition. Dissett going hard to the paint off the window, good for 2. Derek Dissett now knocking on 20 points. Other side, nice little Euro step by Koenig. Shot's going to be off the mark. Rebound by Erickson to Dissett for the two-hand rim rock and jam.
Get out the peanut butter, because there's the jam right there.
As this will go the other side, Derek Dissett just ran into his own teammate Alex Dvorak, trying to bear hug him and keep him from maybe hitting the padding here at Bismarck. They look to be all right. Last year we had a couple of big dunks. One by Michael Nile from West Fargo. Cheyenne had a windmill dunk at Fargo Davies last year. Class B, three-pointer on the way, tickles the twine. Tate Grossman with his 3rd 3 of the half, currently with 13 points. In between, Dvorak looking him dribble. Nice pass to Ouellette off the left knee, but Alex Dvorak, little shake and bake moves that we've seen at the top of the key.
Class A well on their way right now to 100 points. They got there last year. Both teams got there last year. I think the Bismarck game is 118-108.
It's for Class A right now. Class B won their game in Fargo, so Class A will look to get back in the win column this season here in Fargo. As that was going to be 2 points on the way here for the B All-Stars. Going the right-hand side, Erickson. This one goes around the horn, left wing. Back to the left of the key. Right-hand side goes Doppler. Doppler, as they'll switch at the top. Dissett with it. Finger roll, layup for 2.
Derek Dissett just taking over this game for Class A.
Oh, he is a closer. He's a guy that just in really good shape throughout this season in the final minutes of games. It just seems like he gets the Energizer Bunny, like another spring in his step. Here's a turnover. Doppler leaves it left-hand side to Dvorak. Left pocket, bang, and that could be the dagger. Alex Dvorak with the triple. He's got 8. Class A now with a 16-point edge, the largest of the game. Erickson, the other way, it goes to Doppler with the jam. After the block shot here by Derek Dissett. Gets the outlet pass the other way, and Doppler finishes for 2. Time on the floor, we'll break with them. Class A has reached the century mark on our Thunder Seed scoreboard.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsborough, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Coming back here with just 2:33 left on our Thunder Seed scoreboard here in the second half. At the half, it was 46-44 Class A, but they've been on a run right now. Three-pointers off the mark, no good by Feller. Rebound underneath. Good to see Aiden Stainbrook back out there. And Yale with the spinorama jam for two.
The finesse at the end there for Yale.
At one point, it was 83-73, and then A All-Star just kind of went in super drive speed the last 60 seconds. And you can't fault the B All-Stars. You're chasing the game. You're trailing the game. Well, this help as Grossman goes the other way, and he's able to get that one over the rim for two. 15 in the contest, 11 and a half. Class B down by 14. Brown with 2 points. Brown now. Well, 6.
These guys are just trying to squeeze in as many buckets as they can before the time's up.
Yeah, Carson Yale going the other side. You don't need a 30-second shot clock, much less a 10-second shot clock right now. Where's slam ball when you need it? Ball goes to the top of the key. Left-hand side goes to Brown. Brown with the jab step, takes the dribble and the screen. Handles it at the left of the key here, looking for a teammate to Connor Kraft. Kraft with a high post touch, whips it right-hand side. Reese, Rokamp, 3, partially deflected, no. Rebound to Feller. Feller in transition, goes behind the back, but off the left knee of Rokamp, goes to a teammate, Stainbrook. Shots off the mark and a rebound. Feller open, right baseline 3. Can't get it to go. Yale with the rebound, and it's going to be last touch off of Ray Brown. Feller will check out. Coming into the game will be Tyson Inget. Class A All-Stars. 63 seconds away here from taking the win, and we have a Bank North timeout on the floor as Matt Norton wants to draw something up. We'll break with him again. Bank North timeout here on yourliveevent.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
As we're back here after our Bank North timeout on yourliveevent.com, this will not be a record in terms of points. Just a season ago, Class A hit 118 points in their win over Class B, but Class B came back to Fargo and won 94-95. Make sure you stay tuned to our post-game show where James Martins will be talking with one or two particular individuals from this game, part of our Bell Bank interviews. We'll also get to our RDK Enterprises feature precision players of the game. That and more all coming up here on our post-game report. Tyson Inget with the basketball, whips it left-hand side to Stainbrook. Dribble pullback, 3, and he's got another one. Aiden Stainbrook now with 21 points, his 7th three-pointer of the game. Brown goes the other way, leaves a pass to Rokamp. Rokamp here at the free throw line, back to Zach Kraft. Kraft hits it through back. He's had a really nice quality second half. Goes off the backboard for the dunk to Carson Yale. How do you do on a Monday night? It's showtime in Bismarck High. Other side of the floor, this will be nearly a turnover. It is. Yale goes up and Brown will handle the foul. Brown will pick up the foul. That'll be his 3rd. With 16.7 left to play here in regulation. Carson Yale will go to the free throw line. Yale currently with 15 points, but Backey to Yale for the slam. We've seen some dunks and some pretty good, I would say, particular plays here in this second half. We'll break with them back after this here on YourLiveEvent.com.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Now is the time to take note of any issues you may have experienced with your planter while it's fresh in your mind. We can come out to your farm, walk the fields with you, and talk over these concerns and put a plan together. For a limited time, save $50 per row when you buy Delta Force from RDK Enterprises. Cash discounts are also available upon qualifying purchases. Take advantage of these discounts and contact us today. RDK Enterprises, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
From the opening kickoff and first pitch to the final whistle and finish line, no matter the season, Rugby Insurance Agency is there to support and celebrate our student athletes. The names and faces may change from year to year, but what never changes is the need to protect the things you value most. We hope you consider us when choosing your insurance team. Stop by and meet the members of our team, Amanda, Chad, and me, Keith. Rugby Insurance Agency, your insurance players of the game. 776-6980.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, it's 102-94. As you'll have a free throw opportunity coming up here for Carson Yale in this contest. Free throw attempt is off the mark. A rebound comes down here to the A All-Stars, and all they'll need to do now is finish this one off on our Thunder Seed scoreboard with 13.1 left to play. The A All-Stars are going to get back past the Century Club and pick up their 53rd all-time win in the series. Class B with 27 in comparison. And then again, the question becomes what'll happen next year as part of it. Is it going to be East-West? Is it going to be, a pot of three? We'll find out once the Coaches Association gets together. 24 All-Stars on the boys' side, 24 All-Stars on the girls' side that get to play. Then there's a handful of alternates that also get to partake throughout this particular season or this series as Rocamp hits that free throw attempt. 104-94 now. Rocamp getting to double digits. Stainbrook, a three-pointer if he makes it. Off the mark, no rebound by Connor Kraft. Connor Kraft with a right hand. Exclamation point jam, and that'll do it on our Thunder Seed scoreboard. Class A picks up the victory 106-94 over Class B. And the first night is a split. The B girls pick up a win on the girls' side, and then on the boys' side, Class A with a 106-94 win. Class A with 60 points in the second half. Class B with 50 points. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get to our post-game show around the corner. That's next on YourLiveEvent.com.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned, and farmers first.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Now is the time to take note of any issues you may have experienced with your planter while it's fresh in your mind. We can come out to your farm, walk the fields with you, and talk over these concerns and put a plan together. For a limited time, save $50 per row when you buy Delta Force from RDK Enterprises. Cash discounts are also available upon qualifying purchases. Take advantage of these discounts and contact us today. RDK Enterprises, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
As we're back here on our post-game show, let's get to our post-game interviews here, brought to you in part by Bell Bank. Get the best of both worlds at Bell Bank. Let's go down to James Martins, who's standing by with Derek Doucette. James?
Thanks, Chase. I'm here with Derek Doucette, one of the Class A All-Stars. And, Derek, you had an All-Star performance tonight. What was the feeling like of being in this gymnasium with these great players?
The atmosphere was wild. I mean, I love that, how many people came and supported. And I love playing with all the talent that we're playing with on the opponent's team and our team. There's a bunch of talented kids out here, and we're gonna compete. So the score is gonna be pretty close, it looks like. So they got some people on the other side, and we got people over on our side too.
We're in a great era in the state of North Dakota for basketball. A lot of great North Dakota players, and a lot of them, including yourself, for choosing to stay in North Dakota. Walk me through the process of continuing your career at the next level in North Dakota.
Well, college is definitely it's a different level. I've been doing a couple workouts with them for the past month. It's definitely a different type of game speed, and I love the process though. I mean, I'm not that top athlete anymore, but I'm gonna work my way back up there.
Derek, a great chance to show Class A at the top once again, getting a win over Class B. What's going to take to get the sweep tomorrow night?
What's going to take it tomorrow? Definitely limit the turnovers. We got to work on limiting the turnovers. If we do that, Jesus, I think we'll be in a better situation. And I think if we push it up on transition, I think we have we'll score more points than we did. So I think that's what it's going to take. And defense, of course, defense. That's going to be the number one priority.
Derek, what's the feeling like of knowing that this might be the last Class A versus Class B Lions All-Star?
It's kind of crazy. We had a meeting and they announced that, and I mean, like I said, there's a bunch of athletes and we're trying to make the most of it.
That's Derek Doucette from the Lions All-Star Class A All-Stars. Again, the Class A boys getting the win over the Class B boys. We'll see what happens tomorrow at Fargo South. Derek, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Back to you, Chase. Thank you very much, James. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll name you our RDK Enterprises Player of the Game. But again, those are our interviews brought to you in part by Bell Bank. Enjoy a full suite of services and resources you'll find at a national bank with the care of a local community partner. Visit bellbank.com to learn more. Bell Bank is member FDIC. Back after this from Bismarck here on your live event.
Dirt turning, hearts pumping, motors roaring. It's nonstop racing action Thursday nights at the Norman County Raceway and Friday nights at the Red River Valley Speedway. Featuring the fastest drivers around. Don't miss a lap. Fuel burning, dirt turning all summer long. For more information, visit ncraceway.com and redrivervalleyspeedway.com. The action never stops. Thursday night racing at the Norman County Raceway and Friday night racing at the Red River Valley Speedway.
Dakota Heritage Bank, serving you with 10 locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota, has a strong background in ag and business lending, but they can also help with auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. Dakota Heritage Bank is a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. Our friendly staff greets you with a smile, takes the time to get to know you, and can help you with your banking needs. Visit us online, dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Take a look at the final numbers in this one again. 106-94. Class A picks up the victory here. As we take a look at some of the final numbers here in this one. The Class A All-Stars led by the aforementioned and who we talked with, part of our player of the game, Derek Doucette, with 23 points. You had from there Anthony Doppler also in double digits with 13, 11 by Houston Davis. Davis with 9 in the first half of play. 11 by Connor Kraft, and actually Connor Kraft at the end there with 13 finishes with that exclamation dunk. You had Ryan Erickson with 12 points and 10 for Reese Rokamp. 9 points on the way by Zach Kraft. Alex Dvorak with 8. 6 on the way for Ray Brown, and a point coming up here for Mr. William Ware, who hit a free throw in the first half. For the Class B All-Stars, 21 points by Aiden Stainbrook, and all from beyond the arc. You had 16 from Carson Yale, 15 for Tate Grossman, and then 10 points by Talon Backey. 7 points on the way for Kurzman, 6 by Mark Fassett Jr., and the same for Brady Feller. And Tyson Inget with 6 points but had 5+ rebounds. 7 points, as we mentioned, for Kurzman, 5 for Sam Converbig with a triple, and 2 points on the way for Landon Koenig. The B All-Stars fall short here in this Lions basketball series. Let's now name you our RDK Enterprises Feature Precision Player of the Contest. RDK Enterprises with locations in Hillsborough and Drayton for precision planning updates and information questions. Contact RDK Enterprises in Hillsborough and Drayton or visit planterdoc.com. That again is RDK Enterprises here to help you. Well, no question about it, Derek Doucette was kind of 1A, if you will, on the RDK Enterprises Players of the Contest. And then just good balance by Class B as they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players finish in double digits here for Class A, that is. Class B, they gave it their all. They never fended away from the fight, but just unable to get things going with about the 5 to 7 minute mark is really left to play, is really when all of a sudden the Class A All-Stars kind of went on a flurry, and it kind of started with Derek Doucette getting an alley-oop, making some nice passes, and dunks galore by both teams at the very end. We'll take a quick break. We'll put a bow on day number 1 of 2 here at the Lions All-Star Basketball Series. That is next.
Did you know that there are several different types of crop hail insurance policies? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We at Irie Insurance want to help you select a hail policy that will best protect your crops and bottom line from a hailstorm. Give us a call today to schedule a time to meet with an Irie Insurance agent. For our contact information, go to our website at irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com. There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsborough. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsborough.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we remain true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Back here on YourLiveEvent.com as we put a bow on day number 1 from the capital city of the 2023 North Dakota Lions All-Star Basketball Series. If you missed any of our coverage, go to our website, YourLiveEvent.com, or search us on our YouTube page on Your Live Event. Hit subscribe. You can check out both games tomorrow as well at Fargo South. Girls at 6, and the boys will follow roughly at 8 o'clock. In that girls game earlier today, James Martin said the call of it a 8-point win for the B All-Stars, and really well balanced, I thought. James, from the B girls, just top to bottom, hit threes when they needed to. Maybe had Broughton one half. He had Burgess and DeConte Smith the other half. So what was your thoughts, and what do you expect tomorrow at the Bruin Den?
I expect something similar tomorrow. I guess the biggest thing was that, as I mentioned during the broadcast, these ladies have played together before, and it shows. I mean, they were ready to go from the start. There wasn't any lag time of trying to figure each other's strengths and weaknesses out. These ladies all know each other super well. They're great friends on and off the floor, and, it showed with the balanced scoring. You had 5 players in double figures in that game. You had almost everybody that scored got at least 4 points or more. So that's what you need to see in winning basketball, really. And they had the lead for most of the game, and kudos to Bergen Kinnebrew and several other players around her for putting up a good fight for Class A. But it's going to be another challenge for Class A if they want to try to snap that losing streak.
Yeah, 3 straight games on the girls' side after the B girls swept last year. The A girls will be looking for their first win since 2021. On the boys' side, well, it was a split last year. We'll see if it's a split tomorrow night, or can the A boys look for the sweep? The Class A boys trying to do that. They have last year, again, they split, and then in 2021, it was a split as well. So prior to COVID, the Class B boys in 2019 was a split. Class A looking for a series sweep, and you keep going through the record books. It's been a little while here on the Class A side. Since 2017 that Class A has earned a sweep on the boys' side. We'll see what is able to do. On behalf of Joey Hughes, James Martins, I'm Chase Miller. Thanks so much for tuning in to yourliveevent.com. The Class B girls earn the win 85-77 in Game 1. Class A boys earn the win in Game 2 106-94. Join us tomorrow night from Fargo South. Coverage gets underway at 5:40. The girls will tip just after 6 with the boys to follow at 8 o'clock. Until tomorrow night, have a good rest of your Monday evening from the capital city.